Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got this really nice little 12 by 32 wraparound porch, lofted barn cabin that's right behind me would make an excellent do-it-yourself tiny home, lofted tiny home, or an excellent do-it-yourself hunting cabin. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you this really pretty building, so just a second. This one is out here facing the highway as you drive by, but take a look at it. It's a unique color. We got some new paint colors from PPG. And this is one of our green paint colors with a white trim. This one comes with the metal roof, green metal roof. This is our wrap porch. So you get this big wrap around porch. It comes standard with these 2x3 windows, 1, 2, and then 2 more in the back of the building, and I'll go inside and show you those buildings in just a second. You got a standard door, except the height is shorter because of this shorter wall that's right here. This is a 36 wide, that's a standard 3-foot wide, 72 tall instead of 80. Come inside and show you the building. Now normally we would put an 80-inch door, but then we'd have to raise this loft wall up higher. So in this particular style of building, we've got a lofted wall and therefore a smaller height on the door. So keep that in mind, okay? So there's your 2 windows I showed you from the outside, 2 other windows over here. They're both single pane 2x3 windows. And what I want to show you is inside this building. Let me just go on inside here and kind of walk around so you can see it. All right. There you go. This is the 12 by 32 wrap porch. First thing I want you to notice is plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. Most of my competitors use an OSB type of a wall siding, and they use a composite floor. So we start off at a higher quality with plywood, 5/8-inch pressure treated lumber. Actually, all of the lumber that you're looking at, including the plywood walls and floors, is pressure treated and comes with a limited lifetime warranty. And by the way, we buy a premium grade of lumber. It costs us more to buy this higher quality, but we offer this higher quality to you, giving you a better quality building. The majority of my competitors don't buy that premium grade of lumber. They don't use plywood in the walls or the floors. Okay. And pressure treated, coming with a lifetime warranty. So we offer that lifetime warranty. Most of my competitors don't. The walls, 2x4 wall studs are 16 inches apart like you would build in a home, not 24 inches apart like most of my competitors. And we double reinforce those 2x4s every 3rd wall stud or every 4 feet. So the more 2x4s in a wall, the stronger and sturdier the wall. Keep that in mind when you're shopping and comparing against my competition. They use fewer 2x4s. Their walls are not as strong as ours. Next is the windows. We frame them up at double reinforced 2x4s at a minimum on every single window frame. And what that means to you is that window frame will stay square with this building once it is leveled and set on your property. And that means windows and doors are going to open and shut properly like they're supposed to. So double reinforced window frames and door frames, double reinforced with a strong header up above, okay? So that's true for all of our windows and doors. Now on the walls, there's a single reinforced 2x4 at the bottom, that's normal. And we double reinforce the walls at the top. A lot of my competitors don't. They only use a single reinforced 2x4 at the top of the walls. Next thing is our roof trusses are attached to the top of our double reinforced walls using these metal hurricane clips. Many of my competitors do not use metal hurricane clips to attach their roof trusses to their walls. They use screws, nails, or lag bolts. That means if a strong enough gust of wind comes along, pull that roof right off the top of that wall. We have the metal hurricane clips and we use them and we're able to offer you 150 mile an hour wind gust certifications because of our stronger metal hurricane clips. This would be like if you were building a roof for your own building, your roofing crew would come out and they would use that to attach the roof trusses to the tops of your walls. Okay, so really strong walls. And now let's talk about the roof. 2x4s, just like we use in our wall studs, also premium grade, also pressure treated, come with a lifetime warranty on the wood. Okay, 2x4 wall stud or roof trusses. And the roof decking, we do use roof decking. That's 7/16 OSB roof decking. Standard, if you were going to build a roof, that's what you would use, and it goes all the way across the roof. We don't use those little 1-inch wood slats that are spaced far apart, which give you a weaker roof. We use standard roof decking, okay? And on the outside of that roof is your metal outside, and then between the metal and the roof decking, we put a moisture barrier. Now on the inside of this roof, we have that G-board radiant barrier. That's not standard in every building, but it is in this particular building. We've already installed it. You will want this radiant barrier if you're going to turn it into a tiny home or a hunting cabin, because that radiant barrier reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat. That makes a huge difference in the hot summertime extreme temperatures, okay? So that's really important. Next, I want you to see at the top of our walls, there's this aluminum soffit ventilation system. I'm gonna peek the camera outside to show you all along the soffit of this building, okay? There's airflow that's coming in, okay? And that airflow is coming up through here and going out where? Up at the top. Graceland has a patent on that soffit ventilation system on the sides of the building. So it's on both side walls, and that's for improved airflow, and the airflow goes right up there to the top, to the peak, screened in roof ridge vent. Runs the entire peak of the roof, screened in to keep out bugs and debris, and that's your improved airflow and air circulation, which keeps the building at a minimum 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot summertime, and that's a Graceland exclusive. And then when you combine it with our radiant barrier that's on this roof, we've got a great building that could be an excellent tiny home or hunting cabin, okay? Next, let's talk about the floors. You got 5/8" plywood floors. They are fitted together, interlocked using tongue and groove. So they're interlocked plywood slabs, so though they have seams, they're really a seamless gapless floor because bugs underneath it cannot get up through those seams into the building because of the interlocked tongue and groove floor, all right? Underneath the 5/8" plywood floor, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4 wall studs. A lot of my competitors use 2x4 wall studs for their subfloors, but we use 2x6s, okay? And in our lofts, they are 24 inches apart, but in our subfloor, they're closer together. They're 16 inches apart like our wall studs are. So keep that in mind. Super strong floor, super strong subfloor, super strong walls, super strong roof. I think you're getting the idea here that Graceland builds a super high quality building. And if you are interested in this one, I want to encourage you to communicate with me. And so in this video link, or in this video description, there will be some links to see, first of all, my business phone number. You can call me or text me on that number. Second of all is going to be a link to my Facebook Messenger. You can message me on Facebook, okay? Next, there's going to be a link to view my current inventory. If you want to see what other buildings like this that I have in inventory, go ahead and click that link and see my current inventory. If it says available, that means that building's available. And then let's see, last but not least, there's going to be a link to view my frequently asked questions playlist on YouTube. I encourage you to go and see those links, watch those videos, or just message me directly by text message or message me on Facebook, okay? Last but not least, free delivery and setup is within 50 miles of my lot, and that includes us bringing out the building, leveling it on your cinder blocks that you provide, and then anchoring it into the four corners of the building, anchoring it into the ground with 18-inch anchors, assuming your ground is suitable for anchors, okay? This is the Ozarks, and we have big rocks. But they'll be anchored into the ground like a mobile home, all right? And then if you're interested in rent-to-own options, you could, of course, pay the cash price if you'd prefer, and that's always your best price. But we have rent-to-own, no credit check, so it's easy to do it, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. Message me on Facebook or text me. Aloha from the Ozarks.